So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I basically do trading guides for both Xbox and PlayStation for all budgets, from silver trading to icon trading with shadow trading and special card trading. On top of that, I do investments for Weekend League, Pre-Team of the Week and event investing. And you do have the ability to DM me one-on-one with any individual questions. And you can get all this for £4.99 a month, or free if you have Amazon Prime. Yeah, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So in today's video, what we're going to do is walk you guys through an investment I'm going to go and put 10 million coins on. The reason we're releasing this video is just because by the time it's actually uploaded, slash even, I guess, the evening of when this is uploaded, if not the following morning, you guys should be able to replicate the investment as long as there's nothing released as Saturday 6 PM content. But without further ado, let's go and get underway with the investment. Investment is, I'm not gonna lie, so boring. It's such a boring cliche investment, but some of the profit margins on these players is insane. So starting with Dries Mertens, basically we're looking at 84 rated gold cards. Boring, I know. But Dries Mertens right now on Xbox is 2.6k. When we look at what Dries Mertens hit as the lowest, he was 3.1 on Xbox. We scroll back even further. I'm not sure how far I have to go back to find one at 2.5. We have to go back, what was that, like 2 months almost to find one that cheap. And even recently he went up here to 5.1. We look at other rises, 4.8. We look at other rises, 4.6. We look at other rises, 5.2. And we can literally get him for half price, which in theory means that whatever coins we invest at 2.6, given the right SBCs are released this week, which is, you know, never guaranteed, we can go and double our money. So when it comes to investing in loads of different players, what you've kind of got to realise is not every 84 will rise for the same SBCs. Now the reason for this is because especially some of the SBCs we've had recently have a 4-3-1-2 formation. Now 4-3-2-1-1-2 formation is obviously left back, right back, centre back, goalkeeper, centre mid, cam, striker. No left wings, no right wings, no left mids, no right mids. And actually, this SBC has been coming around a fair bit. In fact, if I'm not wrong, this is actually the, I think it's like the Showdown Party Bag SBC, which is one of the things that they keep on releasing over and over again. And there you go, it's one of the most popular SBCs at the moment. And obviously, because of this SBC coming out, you're not using left wings and right wings. So what we're going to do is we are going to invest in lots of different players, but what we're going to do is not invest in left wings and right wings. Now, it's not actually fully because of this SBC. It's just kind of a rule of thumb you should follow in general. Every formation in FIFA either has left backs or left mids. Likewise, every formation in FIFA either has right backs or right mids. Because you're either a 3 at the back, and if it's a 3 at the back, you've got left wings and right wings. And if it's a 4 at the back, obviously, you've got left backs and right backs. But it could be like a 4-2-2 where there's no wingers. So what I'd always say is try not to mix up your left backs and your left mids too much. Either go, alright, I'll invest in nothing but left backs, you know, left backs, right backs, and all the other positions, or alright, I'll invest in left wings, right wings, but won't invest in left backs and right backs. Because obviously one works towards the 3 at the back, whereas the other works towards the narrow formations. I'll be honest, you're better off back gambling on left backs and right backs because we have more 4 at the back SBCs than we have 3 at the back SBCs. So on the topic of picking left backs and right backs instead of left mids and right mids, we've got ourselves the likes of Pereira. Now Pereira is going for 4k right now. Again, don't be, I guess, fooled by this. Pereira has some really good rises. We're looking at 6.6k, we're looking at 7.3, we're looking at 6.6, we're looking at 8k even here, and he never goes out of packs. So what we're going to do right now is just mass pick him up for up to 4k. Again, I can probably even go up to 4.2 if it allows me to buy loads more. Because I've obviously got 10 million coins to invest, what I always say is best is, let's say there are 100 up for 4k, but there were 600 up for 4.1k. Well, to make my life a little bit easier, I'd prefer to pay the extra 200 coins for it being a lot easier, really, because it's probably worth the money's probably worth the hassle. Obviously, you don't want to be taking the mid, go, there's 100 up for 4k, but there's 1,000 up for 5k, because at the point, basically you've got to work out the margins of it being easier to buy with it still being profitable. And as a result of them keep on dropping the campaign bags, so what's actually happened is a lot of the centre mids, CDMs and cams are doing really well, because obviously in those formations you've got 3 centre mids and 1 cam. So as a result, Mr. Subitsa, he's gone there to 6k, there to 7.6, there to 6.5, there to 7.7, 7.6, 6, just over 6. So he's had some really good rises, so I'll go and pay up to 3.8k for him right now. I'll be honest, I could go up to 4k because I'm still going to turn over 1/3 of the investment as profit. And another nice investment, a little bit like the Pereira. Dignity, who we're going to go and pick up for 4k. Again, barely bottoms out below 4k. Goes up to a nice 6.6k there, goes up to a nice 7k there, goes up to 6.1, but I mean, it's still be a third of the investment as profit. But yep, not bad. Gonna mass buy him at 4 and hopefully sell him for 6.5. So what may be a bit of a surprise, and the next player that comes into play is Timo Werner. Now, Timo Werner does have a use, and that use is SBC fodder. Now, Werner right now is popping up for 4, which is brilliant because he goes up to 6.6, just like the left backs and right backs. Now, you may wonder, you know, why is Werner useful? You've seen a lot of strikers earlier who are 2.5, like that Mertens. Well, actually, the interesting thing is Werner is the only 84 rated Prem striker who's obviously SBC fodder. A few 85s, a few 83s, but he's the only thing in between. And bear in mind, 84 is probably, I'd say it's more commonly needed than 85s and 83s when it comes to your generic upgrade packs. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. So we're going to go and buy a bunch for 4, and again, another player we should be able to sell for just over a third of what we invest. And that is Kai Havertz picking him up for about 4.2. I mean, 4.2 is actually a little bit inflated on what he normally goes for, but we're seeing rises right there up to 6.8. We see another rise there, 6.8 again. We see another rise right there, 6.3. So another investment we're going to go with is going to be big old Harry Maguire. We're going to go and pick ourselves up for 4, rise up here to 6.5, 7.5. 6.8, some really decent rises, especially if we can go and get him at 6, and he can have the same demand again. And the final player is Mr. Luke Shaw, who once again we're going to go and buy for 4k, and we're going to go and sell him for, well, his rises prior obviously going out of packs, we're looking at about 6k, we're seeing 7.6, we're seeing, again, 6s, up to 7, basically about 6 or 7, so picking up for 4 is going to be a nice little buy. So now what I'm going to do is give you guys some little tips and tricks how to buy these players, or how to win a lot of these players on both Xbox and PlayStation. So the first bit of advice if you guys are on Xbox, and what I use to pick up these players, is I literally just go and throw in this filter here, which is Gold Rare Defender, Basic, and then we just go Prem. Now obviously this is going to show me all Prem Rare Defenders who are listed between 3.5 and 4k. And you'd never believe which players we want to buy up to 4k. That is indeed a fair few Prem Defenders. Now you do miss out on Acuna, and who else you miss out on? You miss out on Acuna, and I'll be honest, he's the only one you'd want to buy up to 4k, but you've got Luke Shaw, Maguire, Trippier, Digne, Ricardo Pereira. So what you do is you're going to go and throw this filter in. It's very simple. And then you're going to scroll to the end. And because these players don't pop up too commonly, basically if you can put them all under one filter, obviously, then you're looking at them all at the same time. So we've got a few Trippiers popping up here. Perfect. Are there any other 84s? No, anything there? Let's go to the end. Nothing there. So what we do is we back out. There you go, yep, we'll deal with that later. And then we just head back over. And basically, this is just a nice filter you can keep on repeating over and over again. And the reason you put basic on there is just so then you don't get all the people listing up the cards with shadow. Again, a few more Trippiers popping up. A few earlier there. There you go, Harry Maguire popping up there. There you go, Trippier popping up there. You've got Ricardo Pereira. Got another Harry Maguire. Obviously, a few of these are getting brought at the moment, but if you put it from 3.5 to 4k, means you'll only have to scroll 7 pages, and you just do that over and over again. Same sort of thing on PC. Now I'll show you what I would do if I wanted to mass buy them on PlayStation. So now we're on PlayStation. If I go and try and put the same filter in, it will not work very well. I mean, Gold Rare, Defender, Basic. We go and put this in, and the main problem is PlayStation's just too active. You know, we scroll 7 pages and we're, to put it politely, definitely not at the 59th minute. We are on the 4th minute. So the filter that works on PC and Xbox sadly isn't going to go and work on PlayStation. So how are we going to be able to get, I guess, a bit of a sniping filter on over on PlayStation? So what I do on PlayStation, it's nothing actually too crazy. I just go and put a minimum price of 3.5 and a maximum price of 4k. Now you might wonder, so why wouldn't you go and do this on Xbox? Well, when a lot of people list up their cards in a hurry, they'll go and list them on a minimum bid. That minimum bid will be like 700 coins. Well, sadly, if you go and, you know, allow any open bid, you get, as you know, way too many cards. So if you go and put the minimum bid to 3.5k, the maximum bid to obviously 4k, doesn't really matter that much, and then go and search this, what you'll find is rather than going from 70 pages to get to the 59th minute, it's definitely nowhere near as much fun, but, you know, it's not as bad. It's a bit of a weird one, actually, because it will look like it's going to take loads of pages, and then it will start glitching towards the 59th minute, and you'll be able to get to the 59th minute in about, I think it's 23 pages last time. Yeah, you'll be able to get there in about 23 pages. And there you'll see Trippier, Ricardo Pereira, Digne, Shaw, and then you'll just be able to see all of them. There you go, another Trippier there, a few more Ricardo Pereiras. So what you want to do is you just want to go and put a minimum price of 3.5 and a maximum price of 4k, which again, if I go and take that away, you'll be able to see it won't glitch, and it'll, yeah. I mean, we'll scroll 23 pages and we'll see what the outcome is. It's a bit of a weird one because actually there are more pages, but the game glitches out. There's just 101 glitches. So if you end up scrolling like 40 pages and it's not glitching you to the 59th minute, just let it be. But there you go. You can see right there, if we don't do it, it doesn't glitch out. But there's 10 million coins over on my Xbox account. My PlayStation account has about 2.5 million Prem, Bronze and Silvers. I'll probably sell them on tomorrow and get into like Team of the Weeks or something. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, helping you guys with a bit of investing. Hopefully making you guys some coins ahead of Team of the Season. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.